Okay, so it's not even been a year since the first Gemma models came out. That was back in February 2024. Then, a few months later, in June, we got Gemma 2. After that, we saw a couple of small updates like a 2B model and a Japanese fine-tuned version, but since then, things have been pretty quiet until now. Today, we have something big, the release of Gemma 3, and this time it's a whole family of models, not just one or two, but 4 different models, and trust me, you want to stick around till the end because I'm going to break it all down in simple terms. So what exactly is Gemma? If you're new to this, let me explain. Gemma is a type of AI model, just like ChatGPT, but it's developed by Google. It's used for tasks like answering questions, summarizing text, generating content, and now even understanding images. You can run it on your own computer, fine-tune it to work better for specific tasks, or use it as it is. It's mainly used by developers, researchers, and AI enthusiasts. But with Gemma 3, things are getting even more interesting. Now let's talk about what's new in Gemma 3. First, we're getting 4 different models this time, a 1B, 4B, 12B, and 27B version. The B here stands for billion, meaning the number of parameters in the model. The bigger the number, the more powerful the model, but also the more resources it needs to run. So if you want something lightweight, you can go with the 1B version, but if you need serious performance, the 27B is where it's at. One major upgrade in Gemma 3 is that it's now multimodal. What does that mean? Well, apart from just text, the 4B, 12B, and 27B models can now understand images too. That means you can give them pictures and they can analyze and describe them. This is a big deal because it allows these models to work with both text and visuals, making them way more useful for things like answering questions about images, recognizing objects, and even translating text inside pictures. Unfortunately, the smallest model, the 1B, doesn't support this feature, but the other 3 do. Another huge improvement is context length. If you've used AI models before, you might have noticed that sometimes they forget what was said earlier in the conversation. That's because they have a limit on how much information they can remember at once. With Gemma 3, this has been massively improved. The 1B model can handle up to 32,000 tokens, while the other 3 models go up to 128,000 tokens. For those who are interested in fine-tuning and customizing AI models, there's good news. Unlike some other recent AI models, Google is releasing both the base versions and instruction-tuned versions of Gemma 3. This means developers can tweak them for specific tasks, making them even better suited for specialized applications. Let's talk a little about performance. Google has made some big claims about how well these models work. They say the 4B model performs as well as the 27B model from Gemma 2, and the new 27B model, it's supposedly on par with Gemini 1.5 Pro, which is a top-tier AI model. That's a massive jump in performance compared to previous versions. Plus, these models are trained on way more data than before, meaning they should be better at reasoning, problem solving, and even math. Alright, where can you actually use Gemma 3? Well, if you're a developer, you can integrate it into apps and tools for customer support, research, content creation, and even AI-assisted coding. If you're an AI enthusiast, you can run it on your own system, experiment with it, or fine-tune it for specific tasks. And if you're just an everyday user, you'll probably see it in action in different Google products and services soon. So, if you're interested in AI, this is definitely something to keep an eye on. Let me know in the comments what you think about these updates and if you want me to cover any specific aspect in more detail. Thanks for watching!